here, I most definitely wanted to give a little speech to my mother and about my grandmother. How thankful I am and how they inspired me to become who I am right now. So here comes my speech. So I'm very thankful for the two wonderful women that's in my life, which is my mother and my grandmother. They inspired me to become successful and accomplish my short and long-term goals. The woman that I am today is all because of my mother and my grandmother. Both of them were in my life growing up, and I learned so much from them, such as carrying myself as a lady, appreciate the little things in life, and also staying strong as a person, not letting anybody tell me wrong or different. After my grandmother passed away in 2006, the struggle was hard. Her death was, her death was very huge in our family. It was a huge loss. And at that time, I just graduated from high school. So I didn't think that I would even be strong enough to attend college. And after speaking to my mother, she told me, since my grandmother is not physically here, just keep her in your heart and right by my side, and everything will be fine. My mother and grandmother has inspired me to go to school, get my degree, and everything will be good. She told me the importance of school and how the degree will make you go further in life as in job-wise. And I will never forget this. My mom asked me, Courtney, can you please, just graduate, get your degree. That's all I asked for. Just promise me that you're going to get it. And soon enough, surely after 6 long years, after going to the community college and university, I finally got my degree. All right! My bachelor's degree in communications and media production, so I thank God for that. My mother was there every step of the way, being a full-time student and a part-time worker. It was a lot of pressure, but she knew that I had hard times getting through school, but I had the faith in God and to myself to get through it. So after I graduated, thank God again, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I asked myself, what's next? And I knew for sure I wanted to get out of my mama's house. Okay, ladies, if you're 20, 21, 22, start thinking about that, okay? So that's exactly what I did. I actually found myself a new job, a good paying job that I'm able to support myself independently. I finally got my place in Pittsburgh, California. Yeah. I moved out of Vallejo finally too, so everything worked out perfectly. And also I want to thank my mom for putting my brother and myself as her #1 priority in life, because if it wasn't for my mom or my grandmother, I wouldn't be here right now, or I wouldn't be the person who I am. So I can't thank them enough for it. Lastly, I just want to say for all the daughters out there, love and cherish your mother until the end, because you will never know when their time is to go. Another thing I just want to say is rest in peace to my stepmother. My stepmother, she was in my life for 16 years. She blessed me with my little sister. She's 6 years old. I was the youngest. We're 20 years apart, so I thought I was only going to be the youngest, but I guess not. But I love her and cherish her dearly. And last thing, I want to rest in peace to my grandmother. She'll always be in my heart. I'll always cherish her. And to end this speech, I just want to say a little poem. It's to mother from daughter. So it's called A Mother Like You. To say that you're wonderful is just not enough. You're absolutely amazing, both beautiful and tough. I couldn't have asked for a better mother than you. I'll love you forever. That shall always be true. You are a special lady that places others ahead, always work tirelessly to provide me with shelter and bread. You always encourage me to reach for the stars, taught me the importance of brushing off my scars. I enjoy talking with you, laughing and spending time. When we apart, it feels like a crime. For everything you have done and all that you do, I am fortunate and lucky to have a mother like you. Aww. Thank you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Okay, come on.